Now, in the previous lesson, we asked about where someone is. And we replied that person is in the, for example, in the car. But the question that arises is, what if he's not in the car? How do we say he's not in the car? In Arabic, we use ليس. ليس. Let's write that down. لا ي س. This is a tool to negate. So it's ليس. But of course, in Arabic we have, remember, the masculine and the feminine. So we have ليس and we have ليست. This is for the masculine, and this is for the feminine. ليست. She's not. لي. So far the same, but in the end we have a t. لي. ليست. Okay, so we're going to use these two to negate something about the third person. So he's not in the car and she's not in the car. How do we say that? هي, this is for she, هي ليست, she's not in the car. في السيارة. Okay, هو ليس في البيت, he's not in the house. Okay, after that we're going to learn how to say I'm not and you're not. Okay, it's a variation of the same letters over here, but it's going to be said a little bit differently with some minor additions. So let's start with the third person. هو ليس في البيت. He's not in the house. So let's write that down. هو ليس في البيت. هو ليس في البيت. This is a reply to a question of أين هو. هو ليس في البيت. Where is he? He's not in the house. And let's talk about the girl, which is هي ليست. Now remember, this is لا لي. Remember, two dots over here. ليست. هي ليست, she's not في السيارة, in the car. So let's read that together. هي ليست في السيارة. And here we have هو ليس في البيت. Okay. Now, what if I wanted to say I am not in the house? Here, I, أنا. Now, the tool here is لست. لست. You see, we're revolving around these two letters, the le and the se. Okay? أنا لست في البيت. I'm not in the house. Let's write that down. So here we have أنا so Hamza on top. أنا لست لست. So I'm over here. في البيت. ي أنا لست في البيت. I'm not, okay, in the house. أنا لست في البيت. Let's take more examples. Now, we're not just going to talk about where I am. You can negate anything with this. So I can say, I'm not sad. أنا لست حزين. Here's a new word. Let's write that down. أنا لست Say it with me. أنا لست. Now here we have our new word, which is حزين. Let's try to figure out the letters in this word together. N. حزين. So we have the haz, z, e, أنا لست حزين. And the opposite of that is أنا لست The opposite of حزين is سعيد. 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 We have the which is an upside down triangle. E. أنا لست سعيد. The first one is أنا لست حزين. I'm not sad. I'm not happy. What are you then? Seriously, what are you? If you're not sad or you're not happy, just want to complain, right? Okay. أنا لست حزين. أنا لست سعيد. Okay? So this is how you negate something for yourself. When we're talking about the third person, we say أحمد ليس حزين. أحمد ليس حزين. Ahmed is not sad. عائشة ليست. Remember? ليست حزينة. Aisha is not sad. عائشة ليست سعيدة. She's not happy. For me, I say أنا لست سعيد. أنا لست حزين. I say I'm not in the house. أنا لست في البيت. أنا لست في البيت. And I'm not in the car. أنا لست في السيارة. Okay? So we're negating all of these in all of these sentences. Okay? Now we're going to learn how to say you are not happy. Okay? We're going to get into the ability to accuse someone of not being happy. Here we go. Let's erase these. Now, when we talk with the second person, which is we're talking with you, we're going to say لست. And if we talk to a girl, it's going to be لستي. Okay? So, if you notice the difference between, if I'm talking about myself, I say لست. If I'm talking with you, I'm saying لست, if you're a man. If I'm talking to a lady, I'll say لستي. Okay, so let's write it over here. أنت, you, remember this, أنت. أنت لست سعيد. أنت لست سعيد. If we're talking to a girl, becomes أنتِ لست. By the way, here we have a fatha as well, just like this. Now here we have أنتِ لستِ. Now here we have an adjective for the feminine. We're going to use the same word, سعيد, but for the feminine it becomes سعيدة. أنتِ لستِ سعيدة. Okay, and we can have أنت لست في البيت. بيت. أنت لست في البيت. You're not in the house. And for the girl we say أنتِ لست في المكتبة. المكتبة, which is a library. المكتبة. مكتبة. B and the connected T. Let's read these together. أنت لست سعيد. You're not happy. أنت لست سعيد. أنتِ لست سعيدة. You're not happy. Let's use sad instead. أنت لست حزين. You're not sad. How dare you? أنتِ لست حزينة. So حزين turns into حزينة. سعيد turns into حزينة to become for the feminine. أنت لست في البيت. You're not in the house. Where are you? أين أنت? أين أنت؟ أنت لست في البيت. أنتِ لست في المكتبة. أين أنتِ? Where are you? أين أنتِ? Where are you? I'm talking with a girl here. أين أنتِ? أنتِ لست في المكتبة. Okay, so let's recap. We have, if I want to negate something for myself, I will say لست. لست. Okay, let's write these down so we can just remember them. So, for the third person, for myself, the first person I would say less to. Both male and female can use the same one. Less to. We're talking with someone. For the second person, it becomes leste. Or lesti for the feminine. Okay? Now for the third person, we have leise for the masculine. And we have leiset for the feminine. Leiset. So, لست أنا لست في البيت. أنا لست حزين. I'm not sad. أنت لست حزين. You're not sad. أنتِ لست حزينة. You're not sad. Speaking with the girl. هو he ليس حزين. He's not sad. هو ليس حزين. هي she هي ليست حزينة. She's not sad. Okay? And now this brings us to the I think your students have had enough. Tune in next week for a new lesson. The end of our lesson. Take care. Subscribe to the channel because we have new lessons being posted all the time. Practice what you've learned, and yes, you can do it. Just stick to it, persevere, and you'll get there. I'll see you in the next lesson.